Hello and welcome everybody to the penultimate round of IRL Intrepid Racing League Tier 3. We are here at the beautiful Interlagos circuit here in Sao Paulo, Brazil. And this championship has been wrapped up by the V-Carb driver Young. Already the World Drivers' Championship, so very well done to him. So we are on board with King Kobas. What's up, Henry Opstad? That's how you pronounce that, if you can hear me on stream. Let's see, let me see if I can hear myself. Yep, sounds like it's all clear. So, yep, this championship is wrapped up. The driver Young in the V-Carb will be the inaugural T3 Drivers Champion. Solz coming second. A worthy contender in second place, vice champion. But we are on board with the world champion right now, as Young is starting his first flying lap. Car looked a little unstable on exit there, and he does back off of that lap. Not sure what happened there. We go on board with Hix, his teammate. Nobody has set a lap yet. Heavy onto the brakes. He navigates this windy sector 2 as McLaren goes off the left side of the track to get out of his way. Riser's the first one to put down a lap in this session, 111, with Hix quickly putting in a 109.2. MJW also into the 109s. Slayus into the 110s. We are on board with 7. Saving a lot of battery for the end of this lap as he turns onto the straight here. Pretty good through that final turn onto the straight, as he will dump all of his battery. It's going to the line. We do have a new fastest lap into the 108s. Uncharted territory for him is 7 into the 108s with the 108.2. Half a second quicker than Ziono. So a pretty massive field spread right now. Golden Sniper, the man from down under, the Aussie driver, does put in a 108.5, 3/10 off of 7. That is a pretty good lap for him. Toasty, 5 thousandths off of the provisional pole position right now. That is a good lap from him. The two Alpines running strong in P2, P3 provisionally. Feed me Scotch, 4 seconds off the pace. I believe he is on a flyer now. See if he can improve. Hits the wall, gets a little speed boost, I think. And does improve there, so that is good for the Haas driver. King Kobas, I believe this man did go out for a lap earlier, so not sure what happened there on the first flyer. If he did go out for a first flyer, might have invalidated. You can check the race director. No, don't see him on there. Still on a warm-up lap is Kobas. As we go on board with Serenity, the Mercedes driver, as he looks to dump all of this battery on this start-finish straight. See where he ends up. A lot of the drivers in the session opting to hug that left sidewall close. Serenity in the P9, not a bad lap for him. Kobas on his outlap, burning a bunch of battery at the beginning of this straight. Let's see how he does through the first corkscrew turns. Oh, and that is wide, and thought he would abandon the lap there, but no, he does push through. Kobas, former T1 driver, not going super well for him right now. He does typically like Brazil. Not sure what is going on. He is using a lot of battery, trying to make up the time he lost in the first two turns. Let's see if he gets aggressive in Sector 2. Pretty well done there. I don't know any turn names or numbers, so you'll never hear that from me. But Kobas doing pretty well in Sector 2. Still has a bit of battery to burn. I don't think this is going to be a great lap for him. He did lose a couple tenths at least in that first turn sequence as he dumps the rest of his battery. Gets DRS and powers to the line. And that is a dismal lap from the Portuguese reserve driver today, typically a Mercedes driver. That is not a good lap from King Kobas. You will not be happy with that. Let's see who is on a flyer. It looks like Frenny is on a flyer right now, on board with the Williams. Nope, he is. Sorry, that is a pull down. So none of these front runners really on track. Oh, no, I lied. Young is on an outlap, so this will be a big lap for the world champion. Nothing to play for right now but pride, but this will be a fun lap to watch if we do stay on board the whole time. Getting a nice DRS slipstream, not DRS, nice slipstream from the, looks to be a Ferrari in front of them. Let's see if they get out of the way though. Not sure if they know he's coming. Oh, and he's, oh, that was either the best slipstream ever, or he got impeded. I'm not sure, but it looked a little touch and go there. Young throwing the car into Sector 2. Well done through that fast section there. Let's see how he gets the car stopped. Yeah, so this does look to be a tidy lap from Young. Probably one of the cleaner ones I've seen today. This probably could be our provisional pole sitter. 3 tenths up on his previous lap. He's going to have to find 2 tenths in the final sector at least, but he is using a lot of that ERS. This could be our provisional pole sitter right here, folks. As he powers to the line. Only good enough for P3. P1 through 3 separated by 500ths. I had to double check my decimal places there. On board with Zono. Looks like he is starting a lap now. Down on ERS. Not sure if he forgot to change the settings. Has a Haas driver in front of him. It's going to give him a good tow down this straight. I'm assuming this guy's going to get out of the way for him. He's getting towed into Sector 2 now. And this is about to be impeding. Oh no, and Zeno goes flying off track, dives, into the Haas. Obviously not very happy. That was Phoebe Scotch, who spins off the track now. And that was a bit of a shit show. Now on board with 7 as he finishes his warm-up lap, our provisional pole sitter. I'm going to respond to a text as we see him power down this front straight. So 7, 2/10 up from the provisional pole time right now. This is a very, very, very tidy lap from him. Watch him enter this final corner. I guess you could call that a corner too. But, anyway, onto the back straight. And it looks like he's backing off. So he must have not improved. Curious to see what will happen there, if that is the time to beat for the session. But not sure what went wrong. Wasn't paying super attention, sorry, to that lap. But he was up 2/10 in the first sector, so not sure what went wrong there. As we're on board with Golden Sniper, who is on 3-lap old softs. I believe he will be going for another flyer here. He makes his way through that first section of corners. He is 2/10 up on those old softs, so Golden, he has used a lot of battery. Toasty, am I missing something there? Maybe 7 was the provisional pole sitter. Maybe Toasty was. Anyway, Golden looks like he has a ton of pace. Especially if he's on old tires right now, so he might be the one to beat when he changes out those old pair of softs, if he does have time to do that. Didn't catch how much he improved on the last lap, but for this lap sector, sorry, I spoke. He will pit, and we just watched that for nothing. As 7 gets ready for his probable final flying lap. So now on board with 7, as he powers down the start-finish straight, he is probably going to be out of sync with the rest of the potential pole sitters today on this final flying lap. As I think he went 4/10 up. I don't know if I caught that correctly, but this is going to be a massive lap from 7, if that is true. That would put him on provisional pole and about almost 4/10 away from Toasty with a 108.2 currently. A lot of guys still waiting in the pits right now. especially from these front runners, waiting to time this correctly. Back on board with 7 as he is finishing this lap. He is 4/10 up. This is going to be the provisional pole for the session and potentially pole position. This is a mighty lap from 7 as he hugs that left side wall, getting to the line as fast as possible. 107.9. And that is a hell of a lap, folks. Young back on track. See if anyone else is doing anything too crazy. King Kobas still languishing his outlap and final lap, so we will go back on with King Kobas if we have a chance. Don't want to mess up this viewing experience up front, though. Young using about 40% of his battery to the line. Brakes hard. Turns the car, gets the car stopped. Inverted it pretty well. Quick on the power out of the corkscrew. Let's see how much we improve in Sector 1. So he is about 2/10 up. He is going to need to find about double that right now to get himself in contention for the pole. Toasty still in an outlap. Back to Young. Young back with a bunch of battery too. Oh, and it appears Young has backed out. He is just going to... I don't know. I think he did back... Yes, he did back out. He did back out. Golden now on his flyer. On old tires, so not sure what Golden's qualifying strategy is. It's kind of curious. Anyways, goes way off track. That has to be invalidated. Off track again. Yeah, he definitely did invalidate there. Young into the pit, so he will not be your pole sitter. The world champion does pit. Toasty marginally up on his sector times. In Sector 1, Audi, I believe, came out of nowhere to put himself in the P4. Sorry if I missed that. Toasty now flying through Sector 2. Oh, has a bit of a lockup into that turn there. Riding the curb. Ooh, I don't know if this is going to be the cleanest lap, folks. Toasty might be... Oh, and that's definitely not going to be the lap. As Toasty goes over the curb pretty severely there. Golden is done. Yes, Golden is done. Dr. D is not improving. GX is on a flyer. Yeah, I think he's done. So I believe 7 will be the pole sitter. I can't imagine any of the guys on track right now are improving that severely. Yep. So I believe our pole time is 107.908. I don't know what that was. Kobas with a disastrous qualifying session. Not exactly sure what happened to him. Six, 7. 6, 7. Golden Sniper FS. Yeah, 6, 7. Haven't been looking at chat, so hopefully my voice is coming through clean. I don't know if anyone's complaining. Oh, yep, I can hear myself fine. All right, need to make sure to remember this to get this data. So 7 on the pole with 107.908. That is a magic number. Only driver into the 107s today. And Louis, I think normally a quick driver, not setting a time. Toasty in P2, Young, world champion in P3. Oh, and Audi getting quality reported. Oh, sorry, Golden. I should have said that. MJW and Edge did the exact same time. Well, if you are a driver and you are listening, do not ready up immediately. We now wait for the drivers to get their setup set up. I think I can see what their tires are. Yeah, so most people look like they're opting for the hards, which is kind of interesting. I did not see what the strategies were in the previous races. Oh, back to mediums for a lot of the grid. It looks like 7 still is opting for the hard tire, though, as they are on the grid. 5 red lights here in Interlagos, and lights out, and away we go. On board 7, down to this turn 1. Toasty in the 2, turn 1 and P1. 7 languishing behind in P3. Mike. I think I just fucked up my mic. Anyway. Young did not get a good drive off the line, it appears. Riser getting a 10-second time penalty. Shit show in the back. King Tobas up a couple places. 7 settling to P3 right now. Being chased by Ono. Pushed through that corner. Audi making up a place. Edge up 6 positions on the start, so there was probably a crash by the guest as Ono going for the move on 7. 7 is struggling in the race on these hard tires. That was probably not the best decision. Oh no. Really wants to get by 7 now as he has the quicker tires and he wants to get up to that pack to fight. Toasty setting the fastest lap of the ground. Prix up front in clean air. Oh no, not able to make that move right off the rip on lap 1, but I'm sure he will reel in 7 now as we go on board with Edge, who is up. Oh, and that is a 10-second penalty for Golden Sniper. Didn't see what happened to him, unfortunately. That is a bit of a disaster. Oh, as we see... in though around the outside of Phoebe Scotch. Oh, and Scotch spins. Scotch is spawning. Oh no! Riser hits him, and that is definitely going to bring out the safety car here on lap 2. It looks like everyone's slowing down. There is a full course safety car. 7 going to be very happy on those hards that is occurring to get these drivers back within his grasp. And the race will be neutralized. So, shit show in the back. And then another shit show in the back. Now we're in safety car. And I am trying to get a co-commentator in here. Oh, and it was, sorry. Oh my god, I was trying to text. It wasn't BSC, as we do see the race restarting. Young getting around Toasty, so taking that P1 away forcefully. Edge up 9 positions, and he is flying. Edge might have the pace to win the race if he's gonna keep his pace up. Toasty pushing pretty hard to stay with Young now. Oh no, I think must have gotten overtaken by Edge. And 7 falling back from this front pack. I'm trying to figure out where he was. And Edge is on hard tires and he is absolutely flying. 7 also on hard tires, flying, setting the fastest lap of the race. Oh no, following closely behind PX into turn 1. I think he did just get overtaken. Toasty trying to let up the move on Young for the lead of the race. Having to settle down. So they go and settle sector 2. Suzuka inviting into a party 1,000,000 times. I don't know, I kind of like my commentating right now, Suzuka. I don't know if I need you to fuck up my mojo. Big snap for Ono as he is trying to keep himself past PX in sector 2. As Toasty is getting a little disconnected from Young. Not sure if there was a moment where that all that time got lost, but not looking primo for Toasty. The race win. On board with Ono as he does rock up to the back of PX. Doesn't go for the dive bomb. Smart move there to not potentially end both of their races. Toasty getting very disconnected now from Young. As 7 now flying past Toasty on the straight. Will get the position. Toasty definitely struggling for pace now after getting an initial move off the line. Edge really flying now on those hard tires. Has potentially more grip than Toasty at this point of the race. Not sure if that's a function of tires or setup, but he is going to overtake Toasty if he keeps his pace up. Ono lining up PX still. Audi lining up Ono. NJW distant 5 seconds behind those two. Louis lining up NJW. As Audi goes around the outside of Ono on the straight, having significant overspeed. Oh, and that is... Oh. Edge getting by Toasty. Toasty pushing his car to the limit now to stick with Edge. And he just falls back on the straight as Edge has DRS. Toasty falling down the order a bit. Now Edge is up 10 positions on the hard tire. That is my bet for the race win right now as Audi lines up GX into this quick double corner. If he goes to the dive bomb into the heavy braking zone. No, he does not. Thinks better of it. 7 is within DRS range of Young. Edge sticking with his pack on hards. Let's see what the tires are like now. So 2 hard tire runners in the top 3 might put Young at a bit of a disadvantage later in this race, assuming no safety car, basically, I think. Audi looking to get the overspeed on HX. He does have the battery advantage and will get the DRS. Oh, and there's a fight brewing up front. Sorry to cut away from that. As 7 is lining up Young now, and this is going to go fireworks, I assume, as 7 does reel in Young as he is getting swallowed up by Edge. Oh my god. Oh, 7 around the outside of Young. These guys are almost 3 wide into a bit of a dangerous part of the track here to do that. Edge now around the outside of Young. And Young can do nothing to defend. 7, a little bit of snap there, but will get saved by the fighting of the 2 up front. Edge just flying in this race. And that is going to be a hard position for Young to get back unless he does have the battery advantage, so he is playing this smart here. 7 struggling a little to stay with these 2 very fast drivers up front, but he will reel them in as they fight. As MJW does get past Louis. No moves made on that front straight. A little bit surprising there. Young just can't get the overspeed to make that move at the beginning of Sector 2. I would assume that as he is burning a lot of battery. I was going to say, I'm going to assume if Edge breaks DRS, he might just fly away from Young. 7 rocking up to the back of Young now. Toasty totally disconnected from this full route. Kobas up a good amount of places now, fighting back in the race. Good for him. Yeah, up 6 positions is the McLaren driver as he throws his car around in Sector 2. Panda, we're getting that all wrong. Man, these guys are not. So they're playing it smart. They're gaining their battery back, and I think this is about to be box office once these guys do decide to start making moves and burning battery. As Frenny is getting past Slayus, P13 Sinazaka. I'm just gonna solo commentate this. Thank you very much. Alright, I'm actually gonna look at his message. Who is this? Oh my god. It's me! It's me. That's me. Edge is up 12 positions and in P1. As Young is fighting back, though, he does have the battery advantage coming onto the straight as Edge is farming battery. 7 still getting a little disconnected now. Let's see if Young sets this move up. Here he is getting the overspeed and closing in to Edge on those softer medium tires. Oh, and they keep it clean. Edge keeping that P1 now from Young. It's going to be very challenging for Young to get back up to the back team. He does have more battery. I am mistaken. He should have overspeed here as there is positions being changed in the background there. Some people are pitting. Kobas now up a lot of places, 9 places, really up 13 places. Good for him. most overtakes out of anyone. Young still with that battery advantage, and 7 with the major battery advantage. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't commentate about that. Maybe that helps him determine the strategy. So I won't say anything about the leader's battery. Anyways, Young looking to line Edge back up as Edge is now burning, getting a little disconnected now, and he will box onto. Oh! He almost spins in the pit lane, getting saved by the pit. Setting 7, now uncorking his battery to attack Edge without Young in between on that different tire strategy. So gloves are off up front right now, folks. Seven looking to get the move done in sector 2, it appears. Has the battery advantage. Being a little shitty. It's cutting out. So hopefully that's not coming out for you guys. Oh, Louis looking to line up MJW in the background here. And let's go check out these tires, or position change before the tires. What the hell is that? Louis up 15 places, has yet to stop, obviously. Kobas up 11, MJW up 10. And the top 7 has all yet to pit, so they're all going to be looking for a safety car right now. Some sort of yellow flag somewhere, as Toasty will get past Serenity. Serenity coming back at Toasty, on Toasty's inside, keeping it clean through turn 1. Oh, maybe I'm on. I get that wrong. Sorry. Toasty now up behind the car of King Kobas, and there's a chance Toasty has the net race lead right now. I'm not positive, as Young is coming back at him, rocking up to the back of the slower car of Kobas. This might be like lapping a car. Oh, and Toasty does get a 3-second time penalty. It does appear he was forced off by Young. But oh no! And Toasty getting it all wrong or getting forced off by Young. I'm not positive. Will be pretty furious about that though. Regardless, King Kobas playing almost a team game for Toasty right now. Oh, keeps it defensive. Young doesn't dive bomb. Smart for Young's race. Helpful for Toasty's race as he comes back at the V-Carb driver. Oh, and they're both behind. Kobas pits, releases the 2 drivers to fight. Toasty should have DRS. Yep. And Toasty, just runs out of room to make the dive bomb. Will have speed on Young though. On this straight as they rock up to the back of Louis again. Another one of the situations where it's kind of like lapping a slower car. Louis, that could have been bad. Louis though lets Young through. That will basically screw over Toasty. Rough lap and a half or so for Toasty. Unfortunate that Louis is here, but he might be the quicker driver versus Young. He is keeping pace nicely. See if he can get back within DRS range. His Edge now leads the Grand Prix with about a 7 seconds in his pocket. Not sure what I missed up front. I believe someone might have hit the back. In second place. Something might have happened that I missed. So Edge, the only driver to not pit yet. One of the 2 front runners, or guys who were at the front, sort of, that had the hard tire on the alternate strategy. now leading this Grand Prix about 18 seconds ahead of the rest. Toasty back within DRS range of Young. Will be driving with a little bit of red mist in his eyes after that unfortunate 3-second time penalty. As Kobas is now way at the back of the grid. Not sure if that's a function of him just hitting. But no one really within overtaking range. Oh, sorry. There is Serenity on Louis. Louis is on that harder compound. Kobas trying to navigate around Golden Sniper. Oh, think Golden might say he got forced off there, but I don't think he did. I do believe that he did just kind of drive off the track, trying to be a little bit too cautious to give Kobas the room. Maybe not sure about how Kobas is going to fight, as Audi does get past the very slow Williams on that used hard, but Frenny will fight this back. Let's see. Decides might be better not to make a dive bomb there. Pull over stopping. Not a ton happening. GX rocking up to the back of Toasty. Oh, he had a bunch of overspeed, but didn't get there quick enough. Not actually sure where GX came from. Didn't have my eye on him earlier. As MJW does get past ZDG Panda, might be team orders. So Edge is just going to commit to this one stop with the hards. Pitter-patter getting past King Kobas and King Kobas getting past Dr. B. I think they both got past Dr. B. GX really reeling in Toasty now, so something must have happened to 7 that I missed, because he lost a lot of time somewhere, and I think he is fighting Edge. I'm going to check the... Not sure, don't see it. Something happened though, I think. Unless I'm misremembering. Kiex did have the overspeed on Toasty, but like again, didn't get there quick enough. Toasty has a big snap on the curb. Kiex is gonna have the better exit here with a little bit better battery and the DRS. Toasty will have to get offensive, see how he plays this. Is gonna sit in the middle of the track, force GX to the inside. GX not liking that angle of attacking that corner there. Toasty getting a little out of shape on exit, but he will be okay. GX will be in his gearbox. GX goes a little wide as I say that. So, closest man on track right now to someone else is Serenity. 3/10 behind ZDG Panda. Definitely going to get this overtake done in the next couple corners as he is lining up the Ferrari driver in front of him. Oh, not sure how I missed that one, but Steven does get past Zono. Or oh no, not sure how he prefers it. Serenity probably was waiting for the straight to get past the Ferrari driver. He should be rocking up to the back of him. Did not get there quick enough. couple of the other drivers we've been watching. But will have the significantly better exit, forced to the outside as TPG Panda gets it all wrong on the inside curb. Oh, Panda swerving a little bit, coming back at... No, I lied. Not coming back to Trinity. Louis now lining up the other Ferrari driver who was let through, so that team orders or decision to let MJW overtake probably will end up helping them in the end as Hiex gets within DRS range of Toasty again. Has yet to overtake him. MJW going defensive. Thought Lou was going to go for the switchback there. Oh, and he does just get through pretty cleanly on the Ferrari driver. Louis showing some pace. And that is Edge up 12 positions and with an 8-second lead of this race. And if I... Yeah, I have this right, that Edge is just on that hard tire, and that is a monumental first stint, it must be said, from Edge. And I'm pretty sure MJW just sent it back on Louis. Got that placed back while I was waffling about Edge. Louis on the inside of MJW. MJW doesn't go mega defensive there. And Louis is back through. As Edge now decides to pit, will fall back pretty far into this pack, but will just have a absolutely massive tire advantage. So let's see where the race leader, previous race leader, comes out as Young inherits the lead of this race. We see Edge edging himself down in the P7. Edging out of the pit lane, I don't know. 6. So Edge, Audi in 6, going for the overtake on Ono. Ono going a little bit wide, goes immediately defensive on exit. Skoblas gets past Frenny in the background. Mega defense from Ono, not wanting to get overtaken by the tire on the softer tires. Audi who's in 6th, Edge who's in 7th. All pretty quick here. But Edge will have to fight his way back through the pack to the front of the grid. He has the tire advantage, has the pace advantage, and 100% has the battery advantage on the rest of this grid. As we see Ono getting all out of sorts, letting Edge through essentially, and now he has the drive on Audi. These guys are just basically letting the race leader power through them. In 2 places on his warm-up lap out of the pits. That is mega for Edge, and he will have to make up 13 seconds in 14 laps. 13 seconds in 14 laps. So this should be very, 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 very interesting to watch. Those guys up front are praying for a safety car. That would definitely spice things up, but I think I'd much rather see Edge come through and have his tire strategy pay off for him. Sorry. So, Edge is, oh god, Toasty. No, 10-second time penalty for Toasty. Oh, and there's a DNF. Oh, DNF from Ono, not sure what happened. Absolutely no clue what happened, but he did it. Oh, he hit the wall somewhere. And that, folks, is 100% a full course safety car. That has to be a full course safety car. Last time yep, there is a safety car now. You see Young following safety car in. Young did get the box in very, very quickly off the rip. Oh, and that's Young in the wall! What the hell was that? What the hell was that? What is going on? An Edge. Oh, this race is thrown on its head with the safety car. Young, extremely pacey. Toasty, extremely pacey with a 10-second time penalty, unfortunately. But these guys are going to have slightly better tires than Edge at the end of this race. This is totally throwing a wrench in Edge's tire strategy. And that safety car I was talking about briefly earlier, it just came out of the Interlagos skies from the racing gods and bailed these guys out because Edge had the pace to win this race, I think, and maybe open up a pretty big gap at the end too. He was flying. So 7 will pit as well. Edge, let's see what he decides to do, but he probably won't. His tires aren't that bad, but by the end of 12 laps, I have to imagine he's going to be struggling mightily. So his decision to not box, wow, this is anyone's race at this moment. Edge obviously with the track position, but I think these guys behind are going to be extremely fast. He's going to have to nail the restart and then make the absolute most of these mediums that he has because his strategy just got blown up. Going to invite Stinzaka, see if he joins, see if I can get the stream to pick him up if he joins. Hello, Stinzaka? Hello? I cannot hear you, Stinzaka, and I hope the audio is still being picked up. On the stream, as I try to do this. Stinzaka now inviting me to a party. Let's see. Can you hear me? Oh, I can't really hear you. I need to turn you way up. Yeah, I can't hear you like at all. I think it might be stream settings. It might be my stream settings. Wait. Say something? Oh, I can barely hear you. I think it's you. Figure that out, and then I can get you back in here. I don't want to fuck everything up. Okay, hopefully I didn't just completely ruin the stream trying to get him in. So, Edge now leads this pack as the cars behind form up, and I'm looking at the chat now, hearing myself talk. Hello, Marklax. Where's my shirt, Marklax? Where's my shirt? We love Mark Lax. I'm Mark Lax's #1 fan. Message from Sinzaka. Okay. I don't have your shirt. Okay. Yeah, you don't have my shirt. I know. So Edge in P1, Young in P2. So safety car in this lap. I'm not going to go through the dramatics to get all the way down to 6-7, as I was going to do. But Edge will take control of the race now. Needs to make sure to not drop below that safety car speed limit, and he does lead the pack away on those medium tires. Chooses to go really early. Oh! Hiex diving down on Louis. Louis forcing him to the inside. Oh, they make a little bit of contact. Hiex into the back of Louis. Oh, a lot of shit going on. My girlfriend's texting about Dancing with the Stars as Hiex threw on Louis, I think again. Toasty rocking up to the back of Young. Toasty driving with definite red mist in his eyes with that 10-second penalty. Race just falling away from not really due to factors of his own. Louis chasing Hiex now. So these guys do have 9 laps. There is a lot of time left in this race. Kobas, something happening with Kobas. Getting forced off, touching the back of WW, getting chased by Dex. There is a ton of people close. Kobas 3-second time penalty. It's Frenny rock up to the back of Audi. Audi onto the back of Louis. These guys, oh my god. Oh! Louis spun! Those guys were trying to make it 4 wide. Louis is spun. 4 in the 1. Does not go. Louis on the old tire with not a lot of speed. Does get spun. Unfortunate. Really unfortunate for him. He's top 4 now. 5. Getting a little bit separated from the pack behind. As someone just overtook someone. Dex, I think, overtook Panda. Toasty now. Oh, it doesn't say he had the position. Oh, dives around the outside. Oh no, gets a little bit on the grass. 7 behind, gets on the grass, almost runs in the back of Toasty. Oh man, Toasty, you can tell how badly Toasty wants it, but that might have been his only chance to make that move. They are now getting disconnected from Young. Young basically doing exactly what I told him he needs to do. Just get the absolute max out of those mediums while you have the advantage. Toasty still sticking behind Hiex, both on the same tire strategy. 7 now, rock up to the back of Toasty on the straight. Definitely will have the overspeed, going for the overtake. Forced to the inside. Toasty not really defending super hard. Not sure if he can defend super hard. Same tire strategy, but he has the softer tires, or same tire age, Jesus. As 7 does hold that position, Toasty getting another penalty, and his problems are just compounding on top of each other now. And oh my god, there's so much going on. Already close to the back of Bereni. 7. Not going to get close actually. As Audi goes for the move on Frenny, do I have it the wrong way around? Not sure. Oof. Audi shoving his way through on Frenny. Nicely done. That was relatively clean. Frenny not going to give that up easily, but will fall a little bit back on the straight. Pitter patter. Was just behind. Oh, Young getting close to the race leader now. And this is where it gets interesting. Kobas ruining his race. I'm not sure if he got forced off. Oof. Yeah. Kobas and Toasty with 16 seconds of penalties each. And Young definitely going to have a lot of speed on Edge here, though. Edge going defensive with the battery. Young thinking better of attacking there, but this is now seeming a little bit inevitable for Young, the current world champion. Toasty not giving up the good fight. Is all over back up 7. As Louis does have the fastest lap of the race on that soft tire after getting spun or spinning. Young now very, very close to Edge. Very, very close to Edge, and this is all falling away from Edge now, unfortunately. I do not think he has the tires to hold on, so that choice to not pit is going to end up kind of shafting him. Though he is pulling away nicely on the straight. I don't know, he might be able to play this inch perfect. He only has to eke out 5 more laps of doing the current one to keep on. Oh, my mic going shitty again. Not sure if you can hear that. All going wrong for Kobas down in 12th. Going to be a race to forget for him. As Young is sticking to Edge pretty well. Not sure if Edge is doing an entire saving or what he has up his sleeve for when Young does inevitably get close enough to make the pass. It kind of looks like Young or Edge is backing up at Young through sector 2, just kind of backing off the gas a little bit. Maybe a little bit of lifting. Yeah, it definitely appears to be, unless that is just the tire wear. But Young will have massive speed on Edge. Edge burning battery. And let's see how he plays this. Young on the inside. Not much Edge can do. He does stick to the outside. Edge choosing to just slide behind Young. That was smart. He dipped to the outside so he could get the good exit. Oh, gets it all wrong on exit of turn 2. That is not going to be good for his chances. Burning a lot more battery than we want to, I imagine. GX. Oh, shit. Kobas dead. No safety car. Curious if that was... I don't know. Anyway, these top 3, 4 now. Oh, Hiex. Oh, Edge. Edge. Oh, no. Edge spun. I missed it. Edge spun. That is a total disaster for this driver who had been driving so well today. Just everything slipping out of his hands now because he chose not to pit. That is so unfortunate for him. Young and Hiex, the V-car drivers, now lead this race. Hiex in the DRS range of Young. I'm not sure if they will play any team game here, but this will be a humongous haul of points to the V-Carb team, who I believe leads the championship in this tier. Sorry for not knowing. But well done from both of them. So unfortunate for Edge, who did get completely shafted by that safety car. Drove an amazing first stint. Just so unfortunate for him. But 7 eyeing up PX. I wonder if Young will just let off the gas a bit to let PX into DRS range on this back straight to maintain this 1-2, team 1-2. Toasty, like I said, not giving up the good fight. Absolutely fighting all the way to the end of this race, even with those massive amounts of penalties, is going to stick himself in contention for a podium, at least on track. We're going to try, I should say. Toasty following well through the first turns, as it appears the equally aged medium tire 4.7 is starting to fall off now. GX, I think, is close to the race leader and his teammate as he has been in a while. Edge fighting back, forced off the track by Audi. Absolutely, probably going to send it here. He does, and he has the position. Audi just sinking into the back of Edge now. Toasty absolutely all over the back of 7. Toasty wanting to make that move. Oh no! Oh no! And the 2, the Alpine and the Williams, that come together as their 4 cars on track. 7 is spun! 7 is spun! 7 is absolutely done so wrong by someone. I did not catch who did it, as he looks to be a bit of a danger on track now. That is total fucking disaster for 7. I'm not sure if Toasty spun up there or what happened. That was absolute pandemonium. Edge, though, coming back to grab that podium from the cars in front of him. Toasty now falling back in the P5. I believe now with some wing plate damage. Absolute shit show. Just went down. Yeah, it does have end plate damage, and that is going to be it for him. Young gets a 3-second time penalty, and this is going to throw the race on its head for the 1-2 V-Carb team. What they need to do now is invert the cars immediately. They need to get Hiex in front of Young now, yesterday, and he needs to run off down the road, and Young needs to play a bit of defense, because he is not going to win this race. Absolutely not. He has thrown everything away. We have seen a couple guys throw everything away, and Edge is brought back into contention, and this is the final lap. I am tripping, sorry. I did not realize it was the final lap. Anyway, will win the race. Wow. What just happened? What just happened? I don't know if some teammate game just happened. That was interesting. I could have sworn he was within DRS range, so maybe he just backed off majorly. That play the ultimate team game and get Young the win. But Young, the world champion and your race winner here in Brazil. Absolutely stunning drives from a couple drivers, some unfortunate incidents, but Young definitely is a worthy winner today. I gotta watch the instant replay on that. I could have sworn that Hiex was within DRS. But it takes the win by, well, very little. 1/10 and some change. But what a race. And that is Edge getting his podium back after falling from the lead. Very well done. So we have Young P1, Hiex P2, V-Carb 1-2, Edge in P3, Audi P4, MJ P5, Dex P6, Freeney P7, Dr. P8, Toasty P9. Unfortunate series of events in the race for him to ruin his race. Panda P10, Pitter Patter P11, Slayus P12, 7 P13, and then here are the rest. 5 DNFs. And that is going to do it for us tonight, folks. Thank you for joining us. And we'll be back next week with our season finale in all 3 tiers, Las Vegas.